are now rolling with Carlos.
Welcome back, Gator Nation, to Rolling with Carlos. Thank you again for your support, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing as we continue to grow this channel. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about several topics. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and talk, read to you an article about what Coach Todd Goden, the basketball coach of the University of Florida, said about his new contract. Then I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about what an ESPN analyst said, who he believes will be the number one running back room in the nation in the SEC. And then obviously at the end, I will go ahead and talk about a little bit of recruiting news about a four-star safety, Caden Hall, and then a four-star cornerback, Buzz, that Billy Napier and company are trying to flip from Florida State. I'll tell you, his name is Chauncey Keon. And I'll go ahead and put some Caden Hall highlights in the video once you guys see the video. Let me go ahead and get to you the article and the thoughts of Coach Todd Goden on his new deal and what an NBA buyout would entail if he were to ever go to the NBA, and what he said about him being a Gator through and through. After winning the national championship in his third year, Todd Goden was signed by Florida for twice the amount. The Gators locked up Goden on May 5th with a 6-year, $40.5 million deal that pays him $6.75 million annually. Goden, 39, became the youngest coach in more than 4 decades, Jim Valvano, 1983-37, to win a title. He also tied the school record for wins at 36-4. He also won the SEC title and produced UF's only first-team All-American in Walter Clayton Jr. The new contract makes Goden the fourth highest paid coach in college basketball, which Gators Online first reported, and extends him through 2030 and 2031. After playing and coaching in California, Goden has made himself at home in Gainesville. This is a great place for my family. I think we've proven in a short period of time that we can have great success here. We're in a really good spot. The heavy lifting has been done. We have our program in a really healthy spot. We have great people supporting our program. I think through Florida Victorious and the different people that have made our program and our recruiting sustainable, that's really, really important in this new landscape of college athletics, Goden said. As a coach, you want the opportunity to be successful. Scott Strickland and our whole team have kind of made that very obvious that we can do it here. My hope is that we continue. Obviously, we have a lot to live up to now moving forward, but we'll do the best we can. In addition to Goden's salary increase, one of the biggest takeaways from his new deal was the buyout. UF increased his buyout to $16 million in 2025 and 2026, $11 million in 2026 and 2027, and $4 million in 2027 and 2028, before decreasing it by $1 million in his final 3 years. However, his NBA buyout is only $3 million in 2025 and 2026, and $2 million for the next 2 years. $1 million in 2028 and 2029, and $0 for his last 2 years. Florida's biggest priority is keeping another school from hiring Goden away, so it agreed to the difference for the league. For Goden, he wanted to have the option, but isn't looking to leave the Gators. I think it's more of just kind of keeping the opportunity potential available down the road. That's not necessarily something I'm thinking about right now a whole lot. But you know, these contracts, it's like real life stuff, right? So you got to make sure that you give yourself a little bit of an opportunity. That way, Goden said. In terms of the college game, I'm here at Florida for a long time. It's everything I need, everything my family needs. And, I don't necessarily anticipate the NBA being something that's super enticing anytime soon. But again, it's just the optionality is something that's important to us. But I'm a Gator for a long time. Goden raises each year of his new deal could keep him away and provide less financial incentive for him to make the jump to the next level. He will make $6 million in 2025 and 2026, and his salary increases by $300,000 every year until reaching $7.5 million in 2030 and 2031. Only 11 of the 30 NBA coaches earn more than $7.5 million this season, and Goden, with his bonuses, now makes more than Gator legend Billy Donovan. Only Billy Self, $8.8 million last year. John Calipari, $8 million, and Dan Hurley, $7.7 million, and earn more than Goden annually at the college level. I just feel super grateful to the university, Goden said. We did it, but then they gave us credit for it. And giving me the opportunity to take care of my coaches was something that was really, really important. So we've done that. And I mean, it's surreal. We achieved some great things. And the goal is to continue moving on. There you go, guys. The thoughts of Todd Goden, talking about his contract and the buyouts. He's a true Gator through and through. I think if he continues the way he's going, he will go ahead and surpass the Gator legend of Billy Donovan. We'll see what happens, and we'll see how long he stays in Gainesville, but it seems like he's comfortable in Gainesville right now. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as Caden Hall, the Milton prospect, he is a safety. He's going to visit Gainesville May 30th, make his official visit. Billy Napier and company, in terms of Caden Hall, are trying to flip him from Florida State. They've got more competition like Alabama, Georgia, Miami. And as far as another person trending towards Florida is four-star cornerback Chauncey Keon. Chauncey Keon, I'll read you a little bit something about Chauncey right now, and then I'll go in and close it out for you guys. Sarasota, Florida, Booker standout Chauncey Keon is closing in on his college decision, and the Florida Gators are firmly in the mix. According to On3's Hayes Fawcett, the four-star cornerback will be making his commitment on July 6th, choosing from a top group that includes Florida, Georgia, Miami, LSU, Florida State, and Oregon. The Gators have built a major momentum in the recruitment, especially in recent months. Keon made a spring visit to Gainesville earlier this year, and that trip helped launch Florida into serious contention. Florida then continued to push all the right buttons during his official visit on May 16th. The Gators rolled out the red carpet. They clearly resonated with the elite defensive back. The OV helped elevate Florida to one of the top spots in his recruitment. It will be hard to top the Florida visit because it's hard to beat an in-state school, Keon previously told Gators Online. I want to play at home at the end of the day, but it's up to the in-state schools to do their job to keep me here. I feel like all the Florida schools are in the race for first. That's really how I feel. Me coming here and catching a vibe, feeling everything Florida has to offer is big. It's definitely making it a hard decision. The buzz around Keon Florida's interest is growing even more with the news that he plans to return to Gainesville on June 3rd for OTAs. Getting a top target back on campus so soon after an official visit is always a positive sign, especially when a decision is just weeks away. Keon is one of the most coveted players in the state, and the Gators are doing everything they can to keep him home. Another successful visit could potentially do that, mainly seeing how the program is built around the student athletes. Keon said when asked about the highlight, "That's possibly the biggest. It's more than just football at the end of the day. You have to come here and build every aspect of your life. That's part of me." According to the On3 industry rankings, Keon is the number 46 overall player in the 2026 class. He also ranked as the number 5 cornerback in the nation and the number 5 prospect in the state of Florida. All right, guys, at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and pop up highlights about Keon so you guys can see him. And that's the updates on the recruiting trail. Caden Hall is coming May 30th, and Chauncey Keon is visiting for the second time in less than a month to Gainesville on June the 6th. So leave me your thoughts down below, what you think of Coach Goden's contract, his NBA buyout, and what you think of the 2 major recruits that are coming to visit Gainesville real soon. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. Stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators. Peace.